Right. Students, having covered the various functions of money, now let's move ahead and discuss the need for the existence of this topic. Naturally, we know why money is required. Money is required for finding out the various functions which we tend to perform, medium of exchange, store of value, and the other few functions which you have discussed. But what is the key reason if anyone comes across to you and asks you what is the main reason why we study money as a topic? That is one glaring question you would like to explain. So, money is, students, the base for determining the rate of interest prevalent in the economy. Whatever is the rate of interest prevalent in the economy, I'm talking about a general rate of interest. Clear? Now, the importance of rate of interest you will understand when you study the chapter of identifying how the national income of a country is determined. That is a chapter away or unit away. But for the time being, you have to understand why and how the rate of interest is determined. Right? So that is the money itself which will help in determining the rate of interest. According to the famous macroeconomist James Keynes, it is nothing but the demand forces and the supply forces, when they interact as such, they help in identifying what will be the rate of interest as such that will prevail in general in the economy. Remember, Professor James Keynes, we had earlier discussion somewhere. James Keynes was one of the first the pioneers to come across with the rate of interest determination that was related solely to demand for money and the supply of money. Demand for money generally comes from whom? It generally comes from households and the firms. Whereas supply of money, we'll study in the next part of our study, it will come from primarily the central bank, that is the Reserve Bank of India, in connivance with the commercial bank. So that will decide what will be the rate of interest. So if anyone asks you why do we need to study the money as a chapter, you can say it forms a base for identifying the rate of interest prevalent in the economy. Clear? Now, related to this, the same point can be one more thing which you can mention. National income of an economy, which you have already covered, will be higher or greater. To an extent, a role is also played by money. Right? How? If central bank releases more money, what it does, it helps in reducing the rate of interest. Rate of interest being reduced, it helps in making the funds available cheaper to the businessman. Funds available cheaper to the businessman makes more investment, and more investment results in creating more jobs and therefore more income and therefore higher the national income of the economy. So, what is the other role of money? It helps in also determining the level of national income of an economy. Not entirely, but to some extent as such. So I repeat, rate of interest decided by demand and supply of money, and the level of national income to an extent again decided by supply of money by bringing the rate of interest down, thereby making the level of investment go high, generating more income, therefore more national income in the economy. Am I clear, students? Thank you.